My name is Hector. I am in high school on my senior year. I'm 18 years old. Since I was little, I always had this obsession with photography. I was obsessed with taking pictures. When I was 9 years old, I got my first camera as a Christmas gift, and I was, you can only imagine how crazy I went. It was, honestly, if you were to give me $1 million right now, I don't think I would have the same reaction to how I did when I was 9 years old and I got a camera. I was so excited. I recall my mom's friends referring to me as what's his name? Steven Spielberg. They would call me that. I would just like blush and I would just be like, I'd just be like, I wish. And I was just like, I want to be a director. My school is one of the biggest schools in the city, 3,500 students. That's a really big high school. In my school, I've dealt with a lot of issues: homophobia, racism, classism. Some of them a lot more than the other ones. Most people in my school know that I'm a homosexual. And maybe, I don't know, maybe it's because I have long hair and I wear skinny jeans and I'm a little bit more flamboyant than most kids. My teacher would always pick on me. So me and my friend were walking. I was walking around with him with my arm on his shoulder, like so. And out of nowhere, and excuse my figurative language, this bitch comes up to us behind us with her son, and she's like,
"Excuse me, keep your hands to yourself. Stop touching him."
I just kept walking with him because, you know, walk and talk, that's what gay people do. And she's like,
"Excuse me, do you not hear me? I said keep your hands to yourself."
And I'm like, what is your problem? I was kind of introduced to YouTube, which is an online website where you share videos. At that point, I was introduced to an audience that was out there. So like, oh gosh, I made this video at my house and now anyone else, you know, can see it. I believe it was in my junior year in high school when I heard about this organization called the Chicago Freedom School. The organization focuses on working with youth to promote social change through activism. And one of the tools that we use to document our work as activists was vocal roll. Recently, and by the end of last year, a video was blasted throughout the whole school, which was a senior memory video when a senior said, "I remember when my friend came to school with the pink wig, and that was really gay." So our GSA, our Gay Street Alliance, thought, you know, this is kind of like a wake-up call, you know, we need to do something about it. And one day I get a message in my emails. One of my pieces that I had uploaded was gonna be played on the radio. I'm just like, whoa, this is, you know, pretty cool, you know. There's people out there who are actually interested in what I'm saying and they're putting me on the radio.
Folklore.org. Starting the fight here, 1 o'clock. That's what we usually do at 1 o'clock, right, Robin?
Yeah, should Chicago move forward with plans to create a gay high school, or a high school that's essentially for LGBTQ kids? Our in-studio guest is vocalero Lohan Addict, also known in the real world as Hector.
I was putting those pieces up on Vocaloid in hopes that, oh no, you know, maybe hopefully someone would hear it and someone can share their opinion with me. And it went far beyond that. I just have so much to say about the world, and I feel like that's the best way to do it. People sometimes think that when you grow up, you're growing up as a product of society, but I mean, I don't know what happened to me. I just kind of grew up forming my own ideas. You don't always have much of a say in how things work, and I've come to an understanding that if I have an opinion, then I have to be heard. Even though you're just speaking for yourself, you might be speaking for other people in the room who share the same idea. The way that gay youth are treated in society is, at this point, sad to say, but it's not a good experience at all. The things I went through, I know that there's other youth out there who are going through the same thing, and I have friends who are going through the same thing, and so if they're going through anything similar to what I went through, I know it's not easy. The least I could do is bring awareness to gay rights and speak my mind out when I do have something to say related to gay rights.
You were like, oh no, and I was like, why is he saying no to that? That's why it's totally cute. I would totally say yes to that.